best music.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you can enjoy an inspirational word, commentary, special interviews, and a whole lot of gospel music from Streaming Praise Radio, SPR Live.
Blessings. I'm Brian Malay of Streaming Praise Radio. We would like to invite you to partner with us financially. We are not a government-supported station. All of our funding is supported by our listeners, advertising, and services. At this time we do need your support. We have monthly financial obligations to keep the station running, as well as regular maintenance of our equipment. If you would like to assist us, there are two options to give. Go to our website, SPRLIVEFM.com, click or tap on the Donate tab, and give through PayPal. For our Canadian residents, you can send an email transfer to info@streamingpraiseradio.com. That's info@streamingpraiseradio.com. No amount is too small or too big. We thank you in advance for your gift. May God richly bless you.
Five, four, three, two, one. We have ignition. Strap in. You're about to listen to the hottest sounds. It's the hottest in the world, and you've got it.
This morning I woke up and I look in the mirror and every part of my body was in place. Many people died and never saw this day. So another day I live, I appreciate. Don't ever wanna act too high and mighty, cause tomorrow I can fall down on my face. So in everything, Lord, I give you praise. And that puts a smile on my face. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, beautiful day, it's a beautiful day. Don't fuss and fight, let us unite. We got one life, so let's make it right. It's a beautiful day, yeah. It's a beautiful day. So yeah, though I walk through the valleys of the shadows of death, I will fear no evil, won't be dismayed. When I see the clock ticking away and things are not in place, everything in life happens for a reason. Disappointment comes with a lesson. It's for me to get wiser, got to work harder. In the end, it will get better. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Please don't fuss and fight. Let us unite.
We got one life, so let's make it right. It's a beautiful day. You have tuned in to the Radical Riddimz right here on Canada's first gospel internet radio station, SPRLiveFM.com. It's your girl, Princess Playa, coming with another time of A Taste of the Caribbean with some Afrobeat and chutney today. We're going to do it up. We're going to do it up. I am so happy it is summer. I'm embracing the summer today. I felt like wearing my summer hat, and my background is a beach background, Port Dover. It's just a beautiful day. It's just lovely. I'm just feeling this summer here in the GTA, the Greater Toronto area. And I hope that you are enjoying the summer wherever you are at. Wherever you are, I hope that you are out and about enjoying the summer, but you're tuned in and locked to SPRLiveFM.com. And I'm looking forward to my Radical Riddimers. If you want to be a part of the Radical Riddimers, all you have to do is come on over to our YouTube channel. What is our YouTube channel? Streaming Praise Radio. Make sure that you subscribe when you come in and give a thumbs up. That's your way of greeting me and saying howdy and hello. So let's get this show going. As always, we start the show off with Jermaine Edwards' Beautiful Day. I just love that song. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. We're going to start the show off with Toronto's own Tony Anthony. Praise him right here. SPRLIVEFM.com.
Praise his name. Let's glorify. Glory, hallelujah. Praise his name. Let's glorify the King. My Lord, each morn I rise, I kneel and pray. Say a prayer for all mankind. Plead for wisdom to serve him right. Oh, give him thanks for this precious gift of life. I give praises every day. Yes, I sing and call out his name. Oh, only he can cleanse me of my sins. Jah alone can stop my enemies. My Lord, in my heart, Jah lives there. In my house is worship and revere. He's the light that guides me day by day. Praise his name, let's glorify him. Now, I don't just pray when I'm burdened. I don't just call on him when I am down. When things flourish, I heal him just the same. Share his words, spread love in his name. Share his kindness, spread love in his name. Oh, praise the Father, spread love in his name. Now, in my heart, Jah lives there. In my house, he's worship and revered. He's the light that guides me day by day. Praise his name, let's glorify him. Now, glory, 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 praise his name. Hey. Glory, 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 hey. Glory, 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 praise his name. Lisa, so give thanks every day. Sing and shout, call out his name. Only he can cleanse you of your sins. Jah alone can stop your enemies. Now, in my heart, Jah lives there. In my house, he's worship and revered. He's the light that guides me day by day. Praise his name, let's glorify him. Now, glory, 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 praise his name. Hey. Glory, glory, glory,
He alone is mighty.
Always.
What?
We serve a mighty God. Mighty, 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 mighty. We serve a mighty God. Mighty, 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 mighty. Oluwa is mighty, oh. He might heal sickness in my body. We serve a mighty God. Mighty, 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 mighty. Do you want a physician? He will give you a prescription and tell you the dosage might be fed like a mustard seed mixed with praises. Just believe the master. No dealing a counterfeit disaster. Run away from Obia, man. Jesus is the only plan. Boy, we serve a mighty God. Mighty, 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 mighty. We serve a mighty God. Mighty, 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 mighty. God and receive your healing. Roll with a superstar. Him said this is the bread of the children. We are roll with Rafa. Diseases must bow down at the mention of his holy name. The blood of Jesus intervention. Boy, we serve a mighty God. Mighty, 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 mighty. We serve a mighty God. Mighty, 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 mighty. Oluwa is mighty, oh. He might heal sickness in my body. We serve a mighty God. Mighty, 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 mighty. Supernatural healer. Mighty, mighty. Oluwa to God to love. Mighty, mighty. Supernatural healer. Mighty, mighty. Oluwa to God to love. Heal me, Lord. Make me body feel like change of one. Oh, what a miracle worker. And we are all on to the word. They know same love me bad. And they want us to survive. All we need is one touch so you and I can testify. Do you want a physician? He will give you a prescription and tell you the dosage might be fed like a mustard seed mixed with praises. Just believe the master. No deal in a counterfeit disaster. Run away from Obia man. Jesus is the only plan. Boy, we serve a mighty God. Mighty, 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 mighty. We serve a mighty God. Mighty, 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 mighty. Oluwa is mighty, oh. He might heal sickness in my body. We serve a mighty God. Mighty, 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 mighty. Supernatural healer. Mighty, mighty. Oluwa to God to love. Mighty, mighty. Supernatural healer. Mighty, mighty. Oluwa to God to love. Mighty, mighty. Supernatural healer. Mighty, mighty. Oluwa to God to love. Mighty, mighty. Supernatural healer. Mighty, mighty.
Brain red hot. This year I reaching for my goals. This year I'm leaning on my own understanding. Now boy, hey, gonna go back to school, get my degree. I can do what Jesus Christ strengthens me. I have the victory. I go in on my knees and I pray red hot. Pushing through the tests, going for my reward, yes. I'm gonna make it. Greater, you see that lives in me. Than me, that is in the world. Greater is He in me, yeah. Greater, you see that lives in me. Than me, that is in the world. Greater is He. This year I ain't harboring no fears. This year I ain't crying all them tears. Like I cried
telling them favor, favor. Yes, Jesus is favor. Everywhere we go. Boy, oh Lord, oh Jesus is favor. Yeah. Listen, a whole year gone, a new year come. I thank you, Father God, His grace keep me holding on. But in spite of all the things I've done, see your love towards me, Jesus, it remains strong. Thank you for favor, favor. I'm telling you favor, favor. Oh Lord, it's favor, favor. I thank God for favor. I'm telling them favor. I thank you for the favor in my life. Yeah, His favor gives me wisdom and blessings too. To live each day totally renewed. My life is in your hands. Oh God, just let the favor flow, 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 flow. In your life and flow, 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 flow. Yeah, yeah. Thank God for favor, favor. 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 When Jesus Christ say yes, tell them can't say no. And all the blessing Father have for me, man, it must come true. Right now, me not leaning, Christ alone me believing. So me never wanna grieve Him. Hands up and let blessing flow. Hey, all about NTNT, all about your family, all about the government to get a betterment. All about in Africa, all over in Guyana, all over my region. Hey, thank God for favor, everybody favor. Thank God for favor, hey, favor. Thank God for favor, hey, favor. Thank God for favor, oh favor. Thank God for favor, hey, favor. Thank God for favor, favor. Thank God for favor, favor. Thank God for favor, favor. Yes.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
What's the station with the best music? That is SPRLIVEFM.com. This is the Radical Riddimz. You've tuned into Canada's first gospel internet radio station. And my Radical Riddimers are in and in full effect. And the topic is moi. The topic is me. They're talking about my hat and the beach, that I'm at the beach, you know, because I have my beach hat on and my background is the beach, the palm trees. The background is actually, for all of you that think that palm tree cannot grow in Canada, this is actually a Canadian beach. This is Port Dover. I go to Port Dover at least once a year. I haven't been there yet. Not sure if I'm going to be there this year, but this is Port Dover. And yes, there are palm trees in Canada. Believe it or not. I didn't believe it until I saw it. I didn't even believe pictures until I saw it. But that's what this background is. I just felt like being summary today, you know. Blessings to my radical Riddimers. For those of you that are listening by radio, my Radical Riddimers are on YouTube. So if you want to see my beautiful face, you can head on over to YouTube. Our YouTube channel is Streaming Praise Radio. When you come in, as always, and I only see 2 of them right now. When you come in, as always, to greet me, you're supposed to hit the thumbs up button to say what's up. It's not for me. It's for our algorithm. So I'd appreciate when you come in, you know, you subscribe and you hit the thumbs up button. So what is everybody saying about me and my hat? I'm going to tell you right now. Oh boy, Brother Benji, big up to Brother Benji, Sister Shireen, and Sister Faye, and Brother who's that? Steveland Messenger. Blessings to you, Steveland. You were here last week as well. Thank you for joining us. I'm not sure if you've tuned into other shows that we have weekly as well, but blessings to you. Thank you for joining. Benji. Who's saying that I look like I should be going for a photo shoot? I think Sister Shireen said she looked like she need a photo shoot right now. And so we had this we had a birthday party. It was actually back in March. DJ Analyst, his wife, put on a birthday party and invited us. It was a small intimate thing. And I forget who had the phone that you know the phones where you either say cheese or you smile and it takes the picture. This one you say capture and it captures the picture. So every minute holding up the phone, was it Benji? Was it your phone? I forget whose phone it was. And everybody kept saying capture, capture, and Reverend Jimmy, he kept saying capture, capture, capture with his Trini accent. It was so funny. We just kept saying capture, capture. So in the chat today, Benji kept saying, what'd you say? Camera lights capture. Is that what you said? And then you put capture. Princess, say capture. Oh my God, that just brings me back. So funny. Sister Shireen is saying, what cover of what magazine you think she should be on? Shireen saying, I'm thinking Cover Girl. And she's saying the magazine is called Capture. You guys give me jokes, man. You guys give me jokes. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. I just love interacting with you all. I'm looking forward to the thumbs up. Come on, give me the thumbs up, y'all. Give me the thumbs up. And if you're just watching, somebody might be just, oh, it was DJ Analyst's wife phone. Oh, okay. So some of you might just be watching and not in the chat, and that's fine. Thank you so much for joining in. Our listeners, thank you so much for joining in. We're going to have an awesome time today and just listening and talking and sharing and all that good stuff. Summer is in full effect in the GTA, in the Greater Toronto area. There's so much going on. And the big thing, whether you're in church or not, you know that the big hullabaloo that happens, especially in the Caribbean culture in Toronto, is Carabana. And that is 2 weeks from now. Yes. 2 weeks from now, for 13 days from now. July 30th, and during that time there's lots of Caribbean stuff. Even the church, the Caribbean churches kind of do stuff. That's why you have concert that happened yesterday. I heard Samuel Midas was here. There was a few Artist Positive, I forget who else that was here. Sister Shireen said she went. I don't know, Brother Benji, if you went. I didn't get a chance to go. I wanted to go, but I could not attend. But I'm sure it was an awesome time. And also on that day, on Carabana Day, is Gospel Fest. Whole heap of artists gonna be there. And that's typically how it is in the GTA. And I mean, outside of Carabana, the actual parade, there's all kinds of festivities, cultural Caribbean festivities. But not only that, there's also Latino festivities. There's all kind of rib fests going on in separate cities. There's different food festivals. There's all kinds of stuff. Let me tell you, nobody right now can be in the GTA, in the Greater Toronto area, and say that they're bored. You're bored because you have no money for gas to drive somewhere. You're bored because you have no money to go on the bus. That's the only reason why you're bored. That's the only reason why. Because that's all it takes. Have little money, put money in the car for gas, then put money for bus fare, go train, and go downtown, go to Dundas Square, go to Celebration Square, Mississauga, go down to Burlington Pier, go to Scarborough. There's festivals happening all over the place. And I'm talking every day there's something going on in the Greater Toronto area. So if you are in Toronto and you're like, I can't find nothing to do, what's wrong with you, man? Every summer, there's so much to do. Get on the internet, Google these different places, and just look to see what's happening. There are festivals like crazy. I didn't realize last week I had brought up the Jazz Festival. Said Jazz Festival is still going on. Jazz Festival is going on till the 24th of July. I didn't even realize that. There's all kinds of stuff happening. And the thing is, you don't have to pay for a lot of this stuff. All these festivals are free. Free to go and enjoy the entertainment. If you don't want to buy food and you don't want to buy clothing and you don't want to buy artifacts, you don't have to. Just go and enjoy. Go downtown. You know what? Even when you go downtown and just go walking, there's all kinds of stuff to see. Walk on Yonge Street. Go to Nathan Phillips Square. There's always something happening at Nathan Phillips Square. That's outside of City Hall. Or go to Harborfront. There's always something happening at Harborfront. Walking on Queens Quay. There's always some kind of entertainment on the street. They always have like these chairs where you can sit down, benches. They have kids that are doing what do you call it? Rollerblading. And not rollerblading, skateboarding and all that. You can watch the kids skateboarding. They have all kinds of stuff. Let me tell you, summer, Toronto is alive. And not only Toronto, the surrounding cities of Toronto. Me tell you. So nobody tell me nothing about Toronto is boring in the summer. Because as April lick warm weather lick, something is going on. Something is going on. Even in the winter, you know, things are going on. But who is out in the... Which black somebody is out in the winter time? Not me. Not me at all. What are we saying in the chat, people? What are we saying? Sister Shireen said that was one hot concert last night. Last night's concert was hot. Okay, nice. She said, I was telling Positive to come back with Nicholas, but he said he wasn't able to. Oh, yeah, DJ Nicholas is coming back July 30th. Yes. Brother Claremont, I'll bring that up in a second. Steve Allen, okay, but I'm in Georgia. Oh, you're in Georgia? Which part of Georgia are you in? I went to Georgia last year for a whole month. And I was mainly staying in Augusta, and I visited, of course, I went into Columbia, and what do you call it? North Augusta, that's on the South Carolina side. And I went to Atlanta. And I've been in the surrounding areas of Augusta. So which part of Georgia are you in? And I'm sure there's stuff happening. Even in Augusta, as boring as it kind of felt, there's stuff going on only because I'm not really familiar with it, but I found stuff. I found stuff to do and things to go to. And yeah, it's very quiet. I shouldn't call it boring, just in case you live there. It's quiet. It's quiet, but there's stuff to do. And all year round, because guess what? You guys don't have winter like we do up here. You guys don't have like 12 inches of snow that will come at one time. My God. Oh, you're in Decatur. Okay, that's near Atlanta. Yeah, Decatur. I've been there. That's near I was gonna say Bishop Long's church, but Bishop Long is not here. It's Bishop that man name the one that came down from Baltimore. What is my name again? Oh my God, Bryant. Yes, Bryant. Okay, well, welcome to our station. I hope that you share this station with your people down there. I'm hoping to be back in Georgia, maybe next year, not this year as I was hoping for, but I'll be back in Georgia. I will be back in Georgia. I want to let you all know to keep one of our hosts, Jimmy Lala, Uncle Jimmy, as we affectionately call him here. Please do keep him in prayer. He is, I don't know if I can say, but he is at the moment, as last thing I heard, right now he is fighting for his life. So please keep him in your prayers. I'm not sure how he's doing now. I know he's in hospital, but he hosts the Jimmy Lala Gospel Show on Mondays and Fridays at 7 p.m. And we're just asking for our people who consistently pray for us. Those who don't, it's okay. But we have people who consistently are praying for us, and we're asking you to say an extra prayer for Uncle Jimmy Lala. He really, and his family, you know, to pray for healing, restoration, healing, recovery, and all of that for Uncle Jimmy, and strength for his family to deal with, you know, what's going on with him. Yes, please do. And I'll remind you a little bit later as well. Yeah, man, it's a good day. It's a blessed day. You're listening to SPRLIVEFM.com. Continue to chat, my radical rhythmers. We're going to continue to chat it up, but we're going to get back into the music with some ska. Whenever I think of ska, I think of Brother Benji, because him love this ska. I'm always into ska. We're going to hear Mark Steele right now. SPRLIVEFM.com, Canada's first gospel internet radio station. This is the Radical Riddimz with your girl, Princess Playa. Give Jesus the power. Yes, give Jesus the power.
Say is the Lord and Savior. Give Jesus the power. Every minute, every hour. Give Jesus the power. Say is the Lord and Savior. Give Jesus the power. Every minute, every hour. So when I was down in the valley of sin, say He stretches down and took me in. Now I know for sure He lives within. That's why I know for sure I sing. So when we are go sing, say, give Jesus the power, cause He's the Lord and Savior. Give Jesus the power, every minute, every hour. Give Jesus the power, say He's the Lord and Savior. Give Jesus the power, every minute, every hour. Some people think living with Jesus is a boring thing. So you feel see Christian, them a dance and sing. Watch the basket. Watch the basket. Now salvation is a thing everyone can win. So open up your heart and let Him come in. So what we are go sing, say, give Jesus the power. Say He's the Lord and Savior. Give Jesus the power. Every minute, every hour. Give Jesus the power. Say He's the Lord and Savior. Give Jesus the power. Everybody sing now, lean back. And push up on no one, so lean back. Push up your one, push up on no one, so lean back. Push up your one, push up on no one, so lean back. Christian party, man. Push up on no one, so what a joy when the trumpet sound that dear. Say all the righteous ones will be taken away. Oh Lord, if you not ready to live, nobody go down and pray. Say where will you be for that special day? So what we are go sing, say, give Jesus the power. Say He's the Lord and Savior. Give Jesus the power. Every minute, every hour. Give Jesus the power. Say He's the Lord and Savior. Give Jesus the power. Say He's the Lord and Savior. Give Jesus the power. Say He's the Lord and Savior. Give Jesus the power. Every minute, every hour. Give Jesus the power. Say He's the Lord and Savior. Give Jesus the power. Everybody sing now, lean back. Sure. And push up on the one, so lean back. Push up your one now. And push up on the one, so lean back. Make the world know. Push up on the one, so lean back. Make the world know. Push up on the one, so give Jesus the power. Say He's the Lord and Savior. Give Jesus the power. Say He's the mighty conqueror. Give Jesus the power. Sure thing, man. Say He's the Lord and Savior. Give Jesus the power. A serious thing, man. Praise now. Don't wait till you get to heaven. Praise now. From the know you're on the right track, and you know Jesus will come back. Don't you wait till
It's not over. Who tell you say it's done? I learned my lesson now. I learned my lesson now. Leave them flying like a bullet from a gun. Yeah, I said I learned my lesson now. I learned my lesson now. Oh, take it easy, I'm a general. A life man a push on a material. I hustle them, I hustle for the capital. But a pain medicine, the one a bigger than your capital. When I need no segregation, frustration, divination, child molestation, destroy so many nations. Seek the Lord Almighty, get some deeper meditation. Read the word of God and get some spiritual revelation. Me work for the kingdom, so when I work in a plantation. Won't a slave driver call the Lord is my salvation. Ultimate provider, he made the will of your creation. Pour down your blessing from generation to generation. Me no steal from nobody, so me no live in a police station. Me no walk and look beyond me, so me no run from confrontation. For me to live is Christ, come me know my destination. Seated in heavenly places, come me believe the resurrection. Blood was sanitation, purify in the nation. No condemnation, redemption, celebration. No vain reputation, accept my abbreviation. Me walk in a godly wisdom greater than your education. Some say them a gangster, but them a agent for Satan. Sacrifice the idol, hopeless future for pagan. Them sell out for vanity, principality in operation. We cancel every assignment, demonic participation. Sexual immorality and child molestation. Flee from such behavior, don't give in to temptation. Sin a sin, God no peace, righteous indignation. Jesus paid the toll, and now we're man for man redemption. Some of them don't think popularity, but me no puppet fit promotion. In a one spoon of water and them thing making in the ocean. Them can't tell the difference between the 19 and emotion. Spreading them gangrene like cocoa lotion. What them again? What them look for them, file an accusation. But me no respond to them false connotation. Cut off relation, spiritual amputation. Keep your light shining, me youth. It's not over. Who tell you say it's done? I learned my lesson now. I learned my lesson now. Leave them flying like a bullet from a gun. Yeah, I said I learned my lesson now. I learned my lesson now. Oh, take it easy, I'm a general. A life man a push on a material. I hustle them, I hustle for the capital. But a pain medicine, the one a bigger than your capital. Oh, take it easy, I'm a general. A life man a push on a material. I hustle them, I hustle for the capital. But a pain medicine, the one a bigger than your capital. Cause I surrender all. I surrender all. Yeah, I surrender all. I surrender all. Yeah.
Come on, everybody, get your feet happy. Let's go. Come on. Where my islanders? Can some of y'all run down here to the front real quick? I gotta know who's in the building. Where my islanders? I need y'all to run down here. Come on, let me see ya. Come on, Jehovah, say it. Jehovah, you. Say it. I trust in you. In you. Say it, y'all. Oh, Lord. Jehovah, you. I trust. Say it. I trust. Show me how to do it, y'all. In you. I believe. Say it, say it. I believe you. I trust. I trust. Come on. In you. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Come on. Jehovah, you. Where y'all at? Come on, come on. I trust in you. I believe, say it. I believe. You are the God of miracles. You are the God of miracles. You are the God of wonder. You are the God of wonder. You are the God all powerful. You are the God all powerful. I believe, say it. I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. Say it, y'all. I believe. I believe. Come on, let your feet get heavy. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Somebody make some noise in here. Come on, catch it, Jehovah. Jehovah, I trust. I trust in you. In you. Goodbye to my pain, y'all. Goodbye, y'all. Everybody raise it up. You want the God of miracles, say it. You are the God of miracles. You are the God of wonders. You are the God of wonders. You are the God of powerful. You are the God of power. I believe, say it. I believe. I believe. I believe. Say it, say it. I believe. I believe. I believe, say it. I believe. Say it, y'all. I believe. I believe. So long, hey, so long, yeah, so long. Goodbye to my trouble, goodbye to my pain, y'all. Somebody wave it bye-bye, somebody wave it bye-bye. You ain't welcome here, you ain't welcome.
That was a watered down rhythm. That was a watered down rhythm, as I call it. Jonathan Nelson, I believe, right here, SPRLIVEFM.com. This is the Radical Riddimz. It's your girl, Princess Playa on Canada's first gospel internet radio station. And as always, I'm coming with the taste of the Caribbean, giving you an island feel. That's why I call it watered down rhythm, because it's just island feel, you know. Them the American, non-Caribbean American, when they do those things, watered down rhythm. That's what it is. If you don't know, now you know. That's what I call watered down rhythm. Anyways, today is a beautiful day. Today is a gorgeous day. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. As always, no matter what, he's given us breath and we're glad in it. I'm blessed. I am blessed. Every day of my life, I am blessed. When I wake up in the morning and I lay my head to rest, every day of my life, I am blessed. Yes, I am blessed. So getting into some things, because you know on the show we talk about different topics. So as you know, in Canada, those are Canadians, and maybe if people are really focused on the news, if you're outside of Canada, you would have known that we had a major network outage on July 8th, and it affected our internet. Some internet, if you were with Rogers Communication, anything connected to Rogers, your internet was out for a full day, and your phone was out for a full day. And it was mayhem. It was crazy for a lot of people. It was hard for them to do business. It was hard for them to get in touch with family. It was hard to work. It was difficult to work. A lot of businesses had to close for the day. Small businesses suffered. So that was what was going on. It was rough, because the first thing out of everyone's mind is like, somebody did pay me bill, but how come maybe the payment never go through, or so. Because that was the first thing in my head. But it was crazy. It was a crazy day. Some banks were out, government places, some were out because they relied on Rogers for internet. And it just really, our giants when it comes to communications in Canada are Rogers and Bell. And we mainly just have two giants and two major companies. And Rogers back in the day used to just be cable TV. And then Bell was a phone. And that was it. It was just Bell, phone, Rogers, TV, cable. And that was it. And then they've both evolved to encompass everything now. Both offer internet, both offer phone, phone accounts, and both offer cell phone accounts and all that stuff. But Rogers was the one that was faulty. And actually, somebody had said, and I didn't look into it, they had said that the day it went down was to the day, the year before, to the day it went down again. So back in 2021, it went down July 8th. So I didn't look into it to see, but more than one person brought it up. So I don't know if anybody else knows if this is true, that in July 8th, 2021, it actually went down and then it went down again this year, July 8th, 2022. Last year, 2021, I think I said 2021. At any rate, a year apart, exactly to the day. To me, it looks sus. It looks very suspect if that's the case. To the day, that looks suspect. At any rate, it has caused investigation. The CRTC, which is the major Canadian communications, what do you call it? Like not association. It's like to maintain uniformity in communications. I forget what CRTC stands for, but it's Canadian RT Communications, something with the RT. And they are looking for answers from Rogers as to what happened. So they're supposed to be providing answers by July 22nd. I think there's some board thing that's supposed to happen on the 30th. And also there is a group of people that are putting together a lawsuit. They're actually suing Rogers for that shutdown. Now, Rogers came out with an amount because, of course, this is what they said, of course, we're going to reimburse people. The last time it happened, I know that they were, I think it was pennies. It was like $2 that they were reimbursing people because it was only for like it was only like half a day, I think it was. I think this time was the first time it was like all day, I think. But I forget the amount. Did they say $53? My Radical Riddimz helped me out. I'm looking for it and I can't find it. I want to think that they said $53 was the amount that they were going to reimburse every Rogers person. Now, my thing is this. Rogers is the reason why everything dropped out, but the reason why everything dropped out for other networks that are on the Rogers network. So that means Fido, that means Tech Savvy, that means Chatter. There's another one I'm forgetting. But I'm wondering if all those companies are going to give a reimbursement as well. I haven't heard that. I'm just hearing Rogers customers. But technically, those people are Rogers customers as well because they are off the network, even though they're with a different company. So I haven't heard anything from Tech Savvy. I'm with Tech Savvy with my internet. I haven't heard them give me no message saying that they're going to give a credit. Maybe I need to look at my email and see. Maybe they'll give a credit for August. I don't know. But I'd be interested in knowing if all those other companies are going to provide a credit. Because I'm sure if these companies are working off of the Rogers network, Rogers would be getting something from them, right? So if it goes down, then Rogers have to give them back something as well, because they're also Rogers customers. Therefore, they would have to give us something as well, right? And that's how it go. And that's how it should go. Anyways, that's how I feel about that. But yes, this lawsuit is happening, and I don't know how many people it said, but it came out to giving $200 per person in this lawsuit. I don't know how many people are in this lawsuit. It must be a lot of people in this lawsuit. $200 per person, but I think it might be the principle of the whole thing, because this is not the first time that a shutdown, an outage like this has happened with Rogers. And it's a major thing. So as I had said, the two giants, oh, hold on. I'm seeing something here. It says, any Rogers, Fido, and Chatter mobile customers who were without service on Friday or Saturday are covered by the action. So the lawsuit that's happening is for Chatter, Fido, Rogers. So hold on. I wonder if it's Chatter, Fido, and hold on. No, it's customers. Okay, so they're all coming together and they're fighting. So they're all customers of Chatter, Fido, and Rogers that are coming together to file a lawsuit. Yes, as I said, that these two giants are in Canada, Bell and Rogers. Not to say that there aren't other networks But these are the main ones that governments and banks like really work off of. And now they're questioning, this can really mush up the economy. If something like this happen again, where the systems break down, it can really mess things up because people couldn't use their ATM card. Some of them, the direct debit, like when you go to not the machine, you could get money at the machine, but when you're going to the store to use your card, because a lot of people don't walk with cash, they couldn't use their card. Some banks they could use, some banks they couldn't. I couldn't use my TD card. I had to use Tangerine. Thank God I had a second account with another bank, or I would have been messed up, There was a lot of people where that affected, and the government now is looking at, I guess, a way out. And I think that they're looking at a way to open up. I think what they're looking at is a way to open up the ability for there to be other networks. So what I come to understand, that we do have a phone network called Freedom Mobile, and they do have their own towers apparently, but because of the monopoly, quote unquote, of Bell and Rogers, Freedom is limited on the towers that they can have. And people have years been talking about the monopoly with Bell and Rogers. Years they've been talking about that. So hopefully the government can step in and now allow there to be more of a choice and not so much of a dominance of Bell and Rogers and such a reliance on just these two giants in the country. It's very dangerous. It's kind of scary that day, actually, when you think about it. I wasn't out. I was actually helping my friend at her store all day that day. And I just heard that there were a lot of people packing up at Tim Hortons, a coffee shop, to get internet service. They were packing up there like outside because, you just have to be near the building in order to use the Wi-Fi. So people were at McDonald's, people at Walmart, people at Tim Hortons, people at Starbucks, people everywhere where they know they can get Wi-Fi. They were there just outside and pack up like, just people trying to get service, get attached to the world. It's kind of scary when you think about it, when we're so used to being connected to the world. This happens. It's scary. And you know what? It can happen where we could be without that for a few days. Remember the blackout of 2003? That 2003 or 2004. That was interesting. I'll say that. At that time, although we had internet, it wasn't as heavy as it was now. People didn't really have touch screen phones. We were still using flip phones. We were still using, YouTube wasn't popular yet. YouTube was popular, started being popular in 2007. YouTube wasn't popular yet. We didn't really have social media. So people weren't on the internet like that. People were using Messenger, and not Messenger from Facebook, like MSN Messenger. People using Yahoo Messenger them time there, and it was more so email. We were texting, but we were doing like the short texts, when you're texting somebody and don't say the full word, and you're not spelling out two, you're putting the number 2 for TO or TOO, that's what we were doing back then in 2004. So it was still bad because internet was out, phone was out, electricity was out, everything was out. And a lot of people were out for like 7 days. Some people for longer than that, depending on where they lived. I know I was out for about 2-3 days. I think average it was 4 days. And who's to say that can't happen again? We still see these outages, and I see people on social media talking and saying, you know what? I need I need to keep money on me. And I know I brought this up last week because we were talking about Vince Carter, how he had, I think I was talking about the outage too, but we were also talking about Vince Carter, how much money he had in his house when he got robbed, and it was $100,000. And we're saying, how much money should you have? And I think we were all saying, 500 was okay, not more than between 500 and 1,000. I think that's fair to have just in case, if something should happen for a few days. I think also I was looking at this panel outside of in my building. We're about to get back into the music. This panel outside my building, and it said in case emergency, and it's interesting because it gave the suggestion of packing something, having a bag with stuff in it, like clothing in it and emergency stuff in it, and you just keep that where you can just grab it and go. And maybe that's your bag where you can keep emergency money in, that if something should happen, at least you have cash on you and you can just go. They talked about, I know in emergencies, they talk about having a photocopy of your ID, just in case you can't just grab your ID, because a lot of people don't walk with birth certificate and passport, but at least, you could have a copy of those things, stuff like that. It's just very interesting. And I think we all should look into preparing a pack. Like, these are uncertain times, and we're seeing a lot of weird, very odd and weird things happening. And I think it would be wisdom on the highest level to look into how to be prepared for emergencies like that. There was one, and we'll get right into the music. There was one that I found very interesting. Many of us live separate from our families. Many of us live in the same city as our family. Maybe not in the same city, but joining cities. We're not too far. And if something were to happen, like we couldn't get in touch with each other, there's no internet or electricity or anything like that. If we have to evacuate, is there a meeting point? Every family should have a meeting place. Where is everybody going to meet? And it may not be at a certain person's house. It may be at, a location, like a specific parking lot or something like that. So, it's something to think about. I think it's a good idea as a family. You may have a parent that lives, in Mississauga, and a sibling that lives in Toronto, another sibling that lives in Brampton. These are all areas that are different cities within the Greater Toronto area, all half an hour apart, 20 minutes apart. But it's still far enough that, you want to know, you want to stay in contact should something happen. You want to be able to keep in contact and make sure that that your person is safe. Because with this whole thing that happened, my gosh, I think some people's eyes are just opening up a little bit. Anyway, you're listening to SPRLIVEFM.com. That's enough about Rogers and the outage and all that stuff. We're going to get into sports after this, right after this. But this is the Radical Riddimz, your girl Princess Playa, giving you a taste of the Caribbean. And we're going to get right into our dear Uncle Jimmy. We're going to hear from Uncle Jimmy. Remember, keep Uncle Jimmy in prayers. He is fighting. Keep him in your prayers for healing, for the Holy Spirit to heal his body, restore his body now, and bring strength to his body, fullness and wholeness to his body, 100% recovery and all that, and peace over his family as they deal with what's happening with him, and really keep him in your prayer. We're asking for the Holy Ghost fire right now. This is Jimmy Lala right here, SPRLIVEFM.com.
I can feel the Holy Ghost fire, burning in my soul. Oh, I can feel the Holy Ghost fire, burning in my soul. Nobody can stop this fire, nobody can stop this fire, nobody can stop this Pentecostal fire. Nobody can stop this fire, nobody can stop this fire, nobody can stop this Pentecostal fire. Sweet, sweet Spirit, can feel the Holy Ghost fire, burning in my soul. Oh, I can feel the Holy Ghost fire, burning in my soul. Nobody can stop this fire, nobody can stop this fire, nobody can stop this Pentecostal fire. Nobody can stop this fire, nobody can stop this fire, nobody can stop this Pentecostal fire. Sweet, sweet Spirit, do not pass me by. Sweet Spirit, hear my humble cry. Hear my humble cry. Let the power of the Holy Ghost from the upper room fall on me, Lord, fall on me. Let the power of the Holy Ghost from the upper room fall on me, Lord, fall on me. Let it fall, 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 fall on me. Let it fall, 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 fall on me. Let the Holy Ghost fire fall, 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 fall on me. Oh, let the Holy Ghost fire fall, 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 fall on me. Pentecostal fire, Pentecostal fire. Keep on burning, keep on burning, keep on burning, burning in my soul. Keep on burning, keep on burning, keep on burning, burning in my soul. Let the power of the Holy Ghost from the upper room fall on me, Lord, fall on me. Let the power of the Holy Ghost from the upper room fall on me, Lord, fall on me. Let it fall, 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 fall on me. Let it fall, let it fall, let it fall, let it fall on me. Let the Holy Ghost fire fall, fall, fall on me. Let the Holy Ghost fire, 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 fire fall on me. Let the Holy Ghost fire, 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 fire fall on me. Let it fall, 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 fall on me.
Counting on my blessings. Jehovah, you have been so good to me. Counting on my blessings. Jehovah, you have been so good to me. You've given me favor, healing, miracles, dominion and power. Oh, oh, I'm counting on my blessings. Jehovah, you have been so good to me. Counting on my blessings. Jehovah, you have been so good to me. From year to year, month to month, week to week, day to day, every hour, every minute, every second. Oh, how can I thank you, Lord, for all your goodness? How can I thank you, Lord, for all your blessings? All I got to say is thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. All I got to say is thank you, Lord. Counting all my blessings. Jehovah, you have been so good to me. I'm counting all my blessings. Jehovah, you have been so good to me. You've given me favor, healing, miracles,
dominion and power. Oh, oh, I'm counting all my blessings. Jehovah, you have been so good to me. I'm counting all my blessings. Jehovah, you have been so good to me. For my children, for my wife, for my husband, for my job, for the food we eat, for the house we live in, for the clothes we wear. Ooh, how can I thank you, Lord, for all your goodness? How can I thank you, Lord, for all your blessings? All I got to say is thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. All I got to say is thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I'm counting all my blessings. Jehovah, you have been so good to me. I'm counting all my blessings. Jehovah, you have been so good to me. You've given me favor, healing, miracles, dominion and power. Oh, oh, I'm counting all my blessings. Jehovah, you have been so good to me. Ooh, I'm counting all my blessings. So good to me. Said I'm counting all my blessings. Jehovah, you have been so good to me. I am counting all my blessings. Jehovah.
Tashara. Yeah.
And my journey.
Ooh, yeah. Remember what you said that you wanted. Remember what you said when you started. If you give up now, you'll never have it. You may be closer than you think. It's a process. Have a little faith, share a little love, give a little more. You can't give up right now. Have a little faith, share a little love, give a little more. You can't give up right now. You can't give up right now. You can't give up right now. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Remember what you heard from the master. Remember that the path feels correct. Yeah, if you give up now, you'll never have it. You may be closer than you think. It's a process. Have a little faith, share a little love, give a little more. You can't give up right now. Have a little faith, share a little love, give a little more. You can't give up right now. You can't give up right now. You can't give up right now. Right now you can't go on any longer. And this stress just a pile and I wonder how long will it go on like this? No, that time has made you any stronger. And even some days you feel you go under, and you feel like you just quit. And let me tell you now, one day, it won't be like this. No, one day, ooh, ooh. No, you just can't quit. No, one day, ooh, ooh. Do you believe what the Lord say? Take it just a one day, hey. Take it just a one day, hey, hey. Everything's gonna be alright. 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 Troubles, they won't last always. Someday will fade away.
get yourself a little room because this one's going to require some movement.
More watered down rhythm. This is Israel Houghton with Long Life.
With long life, you will satisfy me. You will satisfy me. With long life, you will satisfy me. You will satisfy me. Oh, with long life. So I will praise you forever. Only you can satisfy.
Understand, oh God, the things you do. Jesus, your love's amazing. Oh yes, you give me purpose and you made me new. Where I am because of you. Jesus, your love's amazing. Oh yes, let me hear you say, your Holy Spirit after me. What a relent you had to set me free. Jesus, your love's amazing. Oh yes, you give me everything good from above. But most of all, oh Lord, you gave me love. Jesus, your love's amazing. Oh yes, let me hear you say, oh, so amazing. Yeah. Oh, so amazing. understand, oh God, the things you do. Jesus, your love's amazing. Oh yes, you give me purpose and you made me new. Where I am because of you. Jesus, your love's amazing. Oh yes, let me hear you say, oh, so amazing. Yeah. Oh, you're so amazing. Oh, your love's amazing. Yeah. Oh, your love's amazing. Asombrosa, 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 asombrosa.
A samosa, she say? A samosa? A samosa? Listen.
Asombrosa, 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 asombrosa.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Blessings. I'm Brian Malay of Streaming Praise Radio. We would like to invite you to partner with us financially. We are not a government-supported station. All of our funding is supported by our listeners, advertising, and services. At this time we do need your support. We have monthly financial obligations to keep the station running, as well as regular maintenance of our equipment. If you would like to assist us, there are two options to give. Go to our website, SPRLIVEFM.com, click or tap on the Donate tab, and give through PayPal. For our Canadian residents, you can send an email transfer to info@streamingpraiseradio.com. That's info@streamingpraiseradio.com. No amount is too small or too big. We thank you in advance for your gift. May God richly bless you.
Yes, may God richly bless you. Thank you so much for giving to this great station, Canada's first gospel internet radio station, SPRLIVEFM.com. As Brian said, you can give through our website. You can go and donate there. Or if you're in Canada, you can e-transfer us whatever amount. info@streamingpraiseradio.com. That's info@streamingpraiseradio.com. So you know what I'm not doing and I should have been doing was telling you what you're listening to, because I see our listeners. I mean, I know our listeners on radio can see it, but those on YouTube don't really know. And sometimes you're like, who sing that song there? Who sing that song? And I know I get messages sometimes of people asking me who sings that song. So we just heard from Nisha Woods, so amazing. Israel Houghton with Long Life. Tashara, Toronto's own Tashara, Have a Little Faith. Minstrel Osas with Counting All, that was an Afrobeat. And Uncle Jimmy Lala, Holy Ghost Fire. That's one of our hosts right here on SPRLiveFM.com. Please keep Uncle Jimmy in your prayers. Just before this, we were talking about the outage that happened. We were talking about all kinds of stuff. And a friend of mine messaged me and told me that the reimbursement that Rogers is going to give is for 5 days reimbursement. It equals out to 5 days. I see amounts of in and around $4 to $6 per day. I don't know, but it's 5 days reimbursement, whatever that amounts to. That's what I get. So so you might have to do your own calculation to make sure it's 5 days reimbursement you're getting, and it might still be peanuts. You know, it might be just $20 credit, depending on how much your bill is, I guess. Also, Sister Shireen had said, which when I was talking about the blackout and what we were doing prior to 2007 and the boom of social media, and I was saying that we were emailing people. We weren't using like text the way we're using text, or we didn't have like video chat, stuff like that. And she said writing letters. We were writing letters back then. And yes, not too long ago, we were writing letters to families, you know, within Canada, without Canada. And it's interesting. One time I went to the post office and I had to send something, obviously go to the post office to send off something. Anyways, I'm standing in line and this girl was up at the counters, young gal. Young gal was at the counter and she bought a stamp. And she's looking at the envelope, looking at the stamp, and she's like, she asked the person, where do I put this? And she was gonna put it at the bottom right-hand corner. And the lady's like, no. You put it here, you know, top right. Okay, and what do I do? She's like, I've never done this before. This girl is in our 20s, you know? In our 20s. She's not older than 30, that's for sure. In our 20s, okay? I stood there like, are you kidding me right now? Are you serious? She's really asking where to put the stamp and then how to fill it out. You know, you're supposed to put your address in the top left-hand corner, you know, and then in the middle, you're supposed to put the address where it's going to. My girl was about to put her address where you're supposed to put the recipient address. I was like, girlfriend, you're a hot mess. I just stood there watching. I was fully entertained, and just not disgusted, but disappointed. I was like, where have we gone wrong? Where have we gone wrong? Where have we gone wrong? And this happened way after 2004. This happened like after 2010. I saw this. This must have been like 2017 and around there. I couldn't believe it. Let me tell you something, people. Please have your kids at least mail out two letters in 1 year, so that they at least see what I'm going to do with the stamp, because we still mail out things, you know. We still mail things, okay? Things still need to be mailed. So our young people, don't have your big son, big daughter, go to the post office, go ask for help, man. If that was my child, I'd feel shame. Show them how to mail something, where to put the stamp, where to put their address, and where to put the address of where it's going. These are basic things, man. Basic things. Come on now. Come on. Anyways, this is the Radical Riddimz, your girl Princess Playa, where I give you a taste of the Caribbean, and we talk and we chat and we talk and we chat. And I said we're going to get into some sports. You know what? I wasn't going to go into the sports, but I did say I was going to get into some sports. So the only sports I really talk about is basketball. So just in case you guys know, I don't watch football. Cap for life. So I don't watch football. I don't watch hockey, really. But if someone was here that was talking about football and hockey, I'd sit here and let them talk, and I'd give him my 2 cents whenever I could. But me bring it up, that not go happen unless some kind of something was going on. Yeah. But the only thing I'm talking about today is basketball, because I'll also talk about baseball, but Blue Jays not really saying nothing. And I think, is it All-Star right now? I'll look in a second. But I think All-Star weekend is now. No, is it All-Star MLB? Let me check fast. All-Star game. Okay, yeah, so it's this week coming. Oh, it's just one game? Hold on, All-Star something just changed to one game. You see how much I've been separated from Major League Baseball? It's only one game. It used to be like All-Star weekend, a big weekend and all that. Anyway, things are slowing down, I guess. So it's on Tuesday, July 19th would be Tuesday at 8 p.m. So it's, as usual, you know, the National League versus the American League. Fun. I don't know who made it to the All-Star from Blue Jays, but I'm sure I'll talk about it next week. Anyways, right now, the hot topic in NBA basketball. So we're going to talk about money a little bit. The hot topic in NBA basketball right now is Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is one of the best players in the NBA right now. He currently is with the Brooklyn Nets. He's been with the Brooklyn Nets since 2016, I believe it was. No, 2019. 2018 or 19. And then he re-signed with them last year for a 4-year contract. Mekatelono, 4-year contract, $198 million. Okay? $198 million extension, 4-year contract. That was last year, August 2021, he signed that. This year, June, so not even a year past, he's asking to be traded. This caused, because he's such a huge player, he was injured. They took him when he was injured back in 2018-19. He was with injury, didn't know what was going to happen, but he was such a good player. You know, coming from the Golden State Warriors, he just got 2 rings there, and now he's big. So he's hot. And now that he's wanting to be traded, other teams, them ears perk up. Brooklyn Nets now are like, what? And I think they got shook because really and actually, the man just signed contract back in August. If a man's going to come and say, yo, I want to be traded, I'd be like, see the contract, you're not going away. Where you talk, you're not going anywhere. There's no negotiation. You're not going away. And I would make it known he's not going anywhere. See contract there. You have 4 years. You have 3 more years with us. What are you talking about? You're not going anywhere. But it caused them to shake because the thing is, things have changed with sports, I will say, and more so in the NBA. The players now have more say. LeBron changed the game. Even though it kind of changed a little bit with Michael Jordan, LeBron really changed the game because now it's like they're picking and choosing where they want to go. They're dictating it. So big man like Kevin Durant coming in now saying he wants to be traded, the noise is going. I don't even know who let it out that he wants to be traded because I don't even think he's been talking about it like that. But now the rumors are that the Raptors are looking to try and do a thing, them in talks. You have Lakers, people talking about the Lakers wanting to get him and all this. I don't know how he would fare with LeBron, but that's the talking that's going on right now. And it caused the Nets to kind of, because they have free agents and whatever. I know Kyrie was coming into free agency. All kinds of stuff was going on. And it kind of messed up things. It caused things to go to a halt and messed up things. And it's like, I don't know, man. I'm thinking, you just got a contract, an extension of 4 years, $198 million. People, $10 million would set me for life. This man is getting $198 million for 4 years. That's almost $50 million a year, okay? And he wants to be traded. Are you blinking kidding me? Brethren, go cease and suckle yourself. Turn a Brooklyn and go do the work where them say them want you to do. Ring or no ring. Turn a Brooklyn Nets. What's wrong with you? Tell me if I'm wrong, people. I know it's a job. We should be looking at it as a job. But it's $198 million a man is getting for 4 years. And as somebody said, the ink not even dry yet. And you turn around now and say you want to leave. And it's not because it's not secure. And it's not because, I don't even know. I don't even know is what. He's not even complaining about, it's not security or anything like that. Or, I don't even know is what. I really don't know. Maybe because he thought Kyrie was leaving, but Kyrie is actually staying 1 more year. I don't know what it is, but that's the big thing going on in the NBA right now. And it caused the commissioner, Adam Silver, to say it's not a good look. It's not a good look. This is not good for us right now to have this kind of talks. you know, because because it's setting a certain precedent. If he gets traded, it's setting a precedent for other players. Because normally, if he was at his 3-year mark, okay, and he said, you know what, I want to be traded, and he had only 1 more year, that's normal. People sometimes, you know, the team might opt out the last year, you know, they might negotiate something and trade the person. But he just, not even a year yet, got this contract, and now he's asking to be traded. What kind of fool business is this? Brother Benji said if Durant was winning, he wouldn't request a trade. I understand, but didn't they make it to the playoffs? I mean, what is this? Like, what is this? You ask for trade just because you want to win? I mean, he's gotten 2 rings already. You know, what does he want to do? Go back to Golden State? Like, where does he want to go? Like, I don't understand. You know, if he came to Toronto, I'd be like, why? You know, I wouldn't mind him coming, but we're building right now. So why would you want to come here? Why would you leave the Nets? You have a handler, the best handler in the NBA right now in Kyrie. Why would you want to leave? Why? And if you left and came to Toronto, Fiwa. I know it was his favorite team back in the day because of Vince Carter, but now, like, what are you coming here for? To do what? For what? You're not winning no championship because we're still building. Okay, we're still building. So I don't know if he's going back to Golden State, or maybe he wants to just say, you know what, I'm going to Lakers. You know, I don't know. Yes, they get swept by Boston. Yes, you're correct. But still, they still made the playoffs, right? And all you do is you tweak the teams. That's what we do. But I just think that $198 million, I'm like, Kevin Durant, just tan where you're there. Just tan where you're there. Nobody move. Nobody go nowhere. And I think it's going to set a wrong precedent. Now, he's not threatening that he's not going to go to training camp. He's not threatening that he's not going to, you know, be involved in you know, what the, you know, skip practices and all that stuff. He's not threatening anything like that. That hasn't come out. But he has expressed that he wants to be traded. You know what? I think maybe because he feels that he's been on the team since 18, 19, and him forgets him did sign extension last year. He must have lost himself and forget him sign new contract, and new contract set precedents over the old one. I don't know. Maybe that's his reasoning, and he's just like, you know what, I gave them 1 more year, but you actually gave them 4 more, brother. You signed contract. Anyway, that's what's going on. The other thing I want to bring up, and I want to get your my radical Riddimers and those listening, I want to get your expertise, not expertise, your opinion. That's the word. I'm like, why am I messing up with words? Your opinion on this. So Adam Silver, of the commissioner for the NBA, actually, who was the first? I think it was Shaq. Was it Shaq? Shaq was the first player to enter the NBA straight out of high school. Yes. So this was many moons ago. This was in the 90s when this happened. I believe it was Shaq. Shaq, I think Kobe, I think Kevin Durant. I think these are players that came straight from high school into the NBA, if I'm not mistaken. At any rate, Adam Silver is entertaining the thought of lowering the age to 18 years old to enter the NBA. What do you guys think about that? 18 years old. Think of an 18-year-old in your house entering the NBA. Because when they had thought about high schoolers, graduated high schoolers entering the NBA, it was they were thinking about their maturity level, thinking about how they can handle it, and thinking of playing with big men. You're talking like 27, 30 odd year old with 20-year-olds, okay? 18 years old. Some 18-year-olds haven't even graduated high school yet. You know? So if they put it to 18 years old, do you think that an 18-year-old would be able to handle the NBA? And I'm not talking playing, because you have some kids that can play. I'm talking the mental part of it, the girls, the money, the attention, the accolades, you know, the pressures now that come with social media and all that stuff. Do you think an 18-year-old is going to be able to handle being in the NBA? Do you think that they should not drop the age to 18? Or do you think that it's fine as long as the parents are there with them? What do y'all think? Because I think 18 is way too young. I think that's way too young. I don't think they need to drop the age. I think the age right now is, it's either 19 or 20, I believe. Because I know some 18-year-olds are not even graduated from high school yet. So, I think it's way too young. That's me. Calm old-fashioned, me no business. Calm old-fashioned. Anyways, let me know in the chat, people. Let me know and message me. Let me know. Let me see if somebody has messaged me and let me know. No, nobody has said anything yet. It's all good. It's all good. You're listening to SPRLIVEFM.com. This is Canada's first gospel internet radio station. Let's get right back into the music. This is Radical Riddimz. And as you see, if you're watching, I'm in my beach hat and I'm on the beach here. The beach background. Port Dover in Canada and Ontario. That's what this picturesque is with the palm trees. Yes, it's not in Florida. It is in Canada. Palm trees in Canada. And right now we're going to hear from Sean English with 365 Summer. Yes, summer. I want 365 summer in my life. I need it. Princess Playa, Radical Riddimz.
Oh my God, is Guyana a real place? It must be, and it's summertime. Yeah, summer, yeah. Summer, yeah. Summer. Yeah, hey you, come and roll with the crew. Hey. You not like we, but we like you. Place down hot where you want, if we do, let we chill on the vibe, just me and you. Don't waste no time with the fool. Guyanese born, we don't roll with no tool. Playing it safe, so we live by the rule. Father, make this life so, make a cut and go through. Beat wrong, no bush, facts. Life expensive as hell, tax. Have footprints on all of my tracks with a positive vibe, so me never look back. Yeah, rolling big in the summer. We not own no Benz, no Hummer. Just the life that we live, cause Father done make sure me a winner. So I be teased, I be sing hallelujah. We don't want no war, no fuss, no crime. See we strolling, me and the crew, yeah we rolling with the vibes. Only your mercy make me wake up fresh, now we have a nice time. Summer upon we mind, summer upon we mind. Summer upon we mind. Call the taxi quick, come quick to the beach, and you know I don't want to be late. End to end, early gone, we're there. Oh Lord, done dress and we there by the gate. Seaweed food basket, curry chicken roti, cook up a nice thing. Everybody bring, yeah, it's a full out Guyanese swing. Auntie Rishma sing with she bygone. Uncle M stuff egg in the file pan. Baba G with the juice is your right on. Cover tight, nothing spilling out here. Rosalind fry rice and she baking. All she picnic singing about chicken. All the big plans that we making. Family, summertime is here. And we don't hold no malice, and we don't fuss no fight. The family and friends are here, so everything's alright. So much love we feel today, because the sun's so bright. and not a cloud up in the sky. And everybody let's sing, say summer, 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 yeah. Summer, 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 yeah. Summer, 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 summer. So I be Jesus, I be sing hallelujah. We don't want no war, no fuss, no crime. See we strolling, we on the crew, yeah we rolling with the vibes. Only your mercy. Make we wake up fresh, now we have a nice time. Summer upon we mind, summer upon we mind. Summer, 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 summer upon we mind. Lobby sing hallelujah. We don't want no war, no fuss, no crime. See we strolling, we on the crew, yeah we rolling with the vibes. Only your mercy. Make we wake up fresh, now we have a nice time. Summer upon we mind, summer upon we mind. Summer, 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 summer upon we mind. Summer upon we mind, summer upon we mind. Whoa boy, whoa, 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 whoa boy. Whoa, 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 whoa boy.
Eliakis music.
Robinson, I said you make my heart go beating like bang, bang, bang. You're the reason I'm breathing because of you. You make my heart go beating like bang, bang, bang. You're the reason I'm breathing because of you. Make me breathe. You are the oxygen. You make me breathe. You give me the oxygen. You make me breathe. You are the oxygen. You make me breathe. You give me the oxygen. Oh. You make me strong like dynamite. You day whether day or night. You lift me high up to the sky. Me and you we are ever tight. That's why I say you're not getting a video. Omuka when this a head and a go go. Okume me sana head and emochino. Double go ta head and we back to low. You make my heart go beating like bang, bang, bang. You're the reason I'm breathing because of you. You make my heart go beating like bang, bang, bang. You're the reason I'm breathing because of you. You make me breathe. You are the oxygen. You make me breathe. You give me the oxygen. You make me breathe. You are the oxygen. You make me breathe. You give me the oxygen. You wake me up in the morning, boy. You keep me fire ever burning, boy. Me say me light ever shining, boy. And every day is a blessing, boy. I say, niwe baba tizange, niwe ngozi zange, niwe mwenye wange. Okangoza muno, wafele bibi vyange. Niwe baba tizange, niwe ngozi zange, niwe mwenye wange. Okangoza muno, wafele bibi vyange. You make my heart go beating like bang, bang, bang. You're the reason I'm breathing because of you. You make my heart go beating like bang, bang, bang. You're the reason I'm breathing because of you. You make me breathe. You are the oxygen. You make me breathe. You give me the oxygen. You make me breathe. You are the oxygen. You make me breathe. You give me the oxygen.
This is the new The Blood Rhythm, Timeless, Nigel Lewis, right here. Jankanu, soca. This is a carnival feeling. May I tell you, this is a beat, this is a rhythm. Wow.
Get in. We already in. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Time to please the blood. Please the blood. Now let the iron rock and please the blood for your family. Holy Ghost fire, over. Satan, you will never ever prosper. Now we pull down your camps, destroy your altars, and we take back all you thought you stole. In the name of Jesus, by the power of Jesus, plead the blood of Jesus. I plead the blood, 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 blood all over. We coming, we coming, we coming. I plead the blood, plead the blood, plead the blood, blood all over this land. And we will not retreat, we will not surrender. We plead the blood, oh Lord, it's coming, we coming, we coming, we coming. The blood, 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 blood all over this land. No weapon formed shall prosper. We are overcomers. Holy Ghost fire, we coming for you. We coming with the fire, we coming for you. Take back formation. Holy Ghost fire, we coming for you. Get ready, get ready, get ready. With the fire, we coming for you. For direction, protection, going in, coming out, over confusion, over deception, over abandonment and disappointment, over lack, over adversity, every failure, every victory. Plead the blood, plead the blood, plead the blood, plead the blood. Holy Ghost fire, we launch the attack. Get ready, get ready, get ready. The fire, stomp on the devil's head. Everybody get ready. The fire, we plead the blood over our wealth. We plead the blood over our health. We plead the blood over our sanity, over depression. We claim the victory. Now turn us loose. Let us go. We don't wanna stay here. Won't stay here no more. We plead the blood. We plead the blood. We plead the blood. We plead the blood.
Come on, Nigel Lewis. Let's go. Just wave it. Get something and wave it. Get something and wave it. Get something and wave for Jesus. Listen. Everything you touch, go up. Amen. Amen. Everything you touch, go up. Amen. Amen. Everything you touch, go up. Amen. Amen. Everything you touch, go up. Amen. Favor will follow you. Mercy will see you through. Long life will follow you. Amen. 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 Your name will open doors. One day you'll be a boss. I am no longer lost. Amen. 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 Everything you touch, go up. 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 Amen. Just wave it. Get something and wave it. Get something and wave it. Get something and wave for Jesus. Just wave it. Get something and wave it. Get something and wave it. Get something and wave for Jesus. Listen. Blessings will follow you in everything you do. Jesus will see you through. Amen. 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 Good news will locate you. Favor will follow you. Ready for your breakthrough. Amen. Listen. Amen. And every door that was open, and every word that was spoken, and every curse that was broken. Amen. Amen. And every door that was open, and every word that was spoken, and every curse that was broken. Amen. Amen. Everything you touch, go up. 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 Amen. Just wave it. Get something and wave it. Get something and wave it. Get something and wave for Jesus. Just wave it. Get something and wave it. Get something and wave it. Get something and wave for Jesus. And every door that was open, and every word that was spoken, and every curse that was broken. Amen. Amen. And every door that was open, and every word that was spoken, and every curse that was broken. Amen. Amen. I feel it in my soul. When it hits, I lose control. I feel it in my soul. When it amen, amen.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Whee! What a thing! Road march! Everything you touch, go walk. That is the rhythm. The blood rhythm. That's it, the blood rhythm. Nigel Lewis, Timeless. I plead the blood and go walk. Let me tell you guys. I'm in the studio listening to it, and I know if I hear that, so when I hear that song outside loud, there is no way I'm standing still. It doesn't matter. I'm a dancer. It doesn't matter what's going on in my body, how much pain I feel. I am moving. I mean, unless like I am in excruciating pain, but other than that, I am dancing. Them kind of beat there. When you have them kind of music, did you hear the music? The bass line, the steel pan. You can hear the different the tin. You can hear the tin, the zinc, the everything with them use. Make the music. You can hear it. Me, I love that stuff. I love hearing live Caribbean music when it's just everything come together and it's just a loud live music. Oh my, everything within me, it starts to dance. Like I can't even explain the feeling that comes over me. It's like, just leave me, don't interrupt me when I'm dancing, when I'm just allowing it. And it's like, you know what it does? It brings me to a happy place. Anything that's going on, it's like it's ministering to my soul. The music itself, just that sound is so calming. And oh my goodness, I'm telling you, I cannot wait. I want Nigel Lewis to come up here, go do that song there and find one band we can do it live. I tell you the truth. I wait for that because whoa. There is as I said before, that there is Caravana that's coming up, and they have different festivities. And there's a couple of things that they're doing. They do pan yard, where they have the steel pan bands. They gather outside and they practice, and people come and just listen to them playing. And that's something that a friend of mine introduced me to, because I'm Jamaican. We don't kind of do Caravana like that, or do carnival. Like, it's only in the last couple, maybe decade or so, that Jamaica kind of have carnival and stuff like that. But it's something that I enjoy going to and hearing the pan play, and people just, enjoying, just sitting down, eating and getting soup and listening to the band play. And you're seeing little kids, from little kids to older people to elders, playing the steel pan and all that. And it's such a sweet sound, such a nice vibe, man. Such a nice vibe. They have one going on today, and they have one going on next Sunday, from 5 till 11 p.m. It's on Jefferson Street. Just follow the music. It's by Lamport Stadium. You park at Lamport Stadium, just follow where everybody is going. It's just down that street. It's at an end block. It's nice. But on September 10th, when I know I will hear this particular song, is the Jesus in the City Parade. It's happening September 10th. At 12 p.m. it starts, and everybody's gonna be gathering at Queen's Park. So you will, there's gonna be floats, all kind of stuff going on. It's if you have never been, go. That's all I'm gonna say. If you have never been, go to the Jesus in the City Parade. If you want more information, jesusinthecity.com. jesusinthecity.com. Apparently there are parades in different countries, because I think Brazil, I think it said, has a parade there too. I forget. There's another country. But you can look up. Maybe you might want to come into Toronto and be a part of the Jesus in the City parade. Maybe you're in another country and you want to come here. Hey, it's in September 10th. You have time to plan and figure that out. But it's going to be a nice time. I've been twice, I believe. I think I've been twice. And I just feel that it can be such a good time of worship and praise and just dancing before the Lord. And I'm telling you, I'm bringing my flags. You hear me say flags? I'm bringing my Jamaican flag. I'm bringing Canadian flag, and I'm bringing my dancer's flag, my circle flag. Maybe an X flag. We'll see. But yeah, I'm bringing my flags, and I'm gonna be dancing. Me no want nobody talk to me. Nobody talk to me. When I'm in it, and I'm focused. I mean, yeah, here and there. But when you see me flagging and dancing, don't come and talk to me. Just don't do it. And if you see somebody about to come and talk to me, just tell them, wait till she finish dance. Wait till she finish dance. Don't talk to her yet, because you're not going to get a good response. That's how I am when it comes to me dancing, especially, dancing before the Lord, dancing in church. I just love music. I love music. I love lyrics. I love a nice beat. And when the beat and the lyrics mesh, and even the melody of the song, oh my gosh, when all three go together, don't talk to me. If I say, oh my gosh, no, hold on. And if I say, hold on, and you talk, and I'm going to tell you for hold on again, the next hold on is not going to be pretty. Okay? I saw me tan when it comes to good music. Good music. And that there, Nigel Lewis and Timeless, the blood rhythm, man, they need to get other people doing that rhythm. Other people. I've been looking, and I don't think there's anybody else that is. They need to get a collab with other people to do music on top of that rhythm, because that rhythm is sweet, man. That rhythm nice up. Nigel Lewis do it all the time, man. He do it all the time. You're listening to SPRLIVEFM.com. This is Canada's first gospel internet radio station. It's your girl Princess Playa for Radical Rhythm. We're always talking about things and things and things. You know what I'm gonna stay kind of on it, not really on the topic, but since I'm have this beach vibe going on our YouTube channel or in the show right now. I have my beach hat on and I look like I'm ready to go to the beach. I should have had a better top on to put on, but it was a last minute thing. I said, I feel like wearing a beach hat today. I feel like having a beach vibe today. I should have had a beach ball in here. Anyways. A few weeks ago, I was home. I went to the store and I saw, them carbonated waters. I don't drink carbonated drinks really, but I saw carbonated waters and I saw carbonated lime. And I looked at it and I was like, let me grab this. We'll see what I do with it. And it was just weird. I just do stuff like that. When something says, you know what, just get it and see, So I bought it. And I had some apple juice at home. There was a little bit of apple juice left. So I poured the apple juice in a cup. Then I filled up the rest with the carbonated lime drink. Then I added a toops of rum, just for flavor, people. Just a toops of rum, okay? And then I put mint leaves in it. And I let it sit for a bit. People, that was the most refreshing drink. I said, did I just make up a drink? I was like, did I just make this up? I started sharing it with my friends. I was like, you guys need to try this drink that I tried. I made it up. I think I made it up. Like, nobody told me about it. But it was like a quarter of apple juice, maybe a little bit more. And then the rest, the lime carbonated drink. You don't have to put rum in it if you don't want. I just put a little toops just for taste. And then I put mint leaves in it, about 3 or 4 mint leaves. And you just let it sit. You could put the mint leaves in it first and let everything pour on top of it. but it was so refreshing. Let me tell you, I tried to substitute because at one point I didn't have the apple juice. At one point I didn't have mint leaves, and I tried to substitute. No, I can't substitute. It has to be apple juice, the carbonated lime water, and or sparkling lime. Yeah, sparkling lime water and mint leaves. And for me, a little topside rum just for taste. It was so good. It was so, so good. I said, you know what? Next, I'm going to have this when I go anywhere and just chill out, hang with friends. It's so refreshing. On a hot day, I could see that being refreshing. You know what else is refreshing on a hot day? When you put cucumbers, slice up cucumbers and slices of lemon and or lime in water, ice cold water, a big liter, and just make it sit. Just make it sit for maybe a couple hours, okay? Or even diffuse it like that. If you have one of those containers where you can diffuse fruit in, put it in there. Oh, that is so refreshing. Just pour it out, and maybe you want to put maybe a couple cucumbers inside your cup. When you drink that, it's so, so refreshing. It's cleansing too, because you know lemon is cleansing. Lime is cleansing. So it can be a slight detoxing of your body. Not like, a X-Lax detox, but cleaning out your system and, all that. And the cucumbers is just, for refreshing and rejuvenating. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, these kind of drinks, trust me, on a hot day, do that. Prepare it earlier on and just have it when you know the day go hot. Just pour out your glass in the afternoon, sit outside and drink it. Trust me, you're going to feel so good about yourself. I'm telling you. That's why I always say whenever I drink stuff like that or eat stuff that are really good, I always say, boy, I feel good about myself right now. Oh my gosh, that's just me. I have some weird antics about myself. Really weird antics. You know what? We're going to get back into the music. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about is, of course, what's going on in the economy right now. Just inflation and all that stuff. Anyway. Yes, Sister Shrine, I see you. Calgary had March for Jesus. March for Jesus. Yes, March for Jesus. But Jesus in the city, I feel like I've seen it in other places. I don't know. I have to look it up and get more history on that. And maybe March for Jesus connected to Jesus in the city? I don't know. But y'all, September 10th, Jesus in the city. Make sure you're there. I'll be there, and I know other people from our team will be there this year. Unfortunately, we will not have a float, but we will definitely be there. Stay close to us for more information. We're going to be interviewing some people that are part of Jesus in the City. So stay connected, not only on my show, but on Praise Life Morning Show and probably on Save Zone as well with DJ Analyst. Probably also on Strictly Canadian for sure, and you never know, Brother Benji might, because they did put something together, The Blessing, Jesus in the City. So that's kind of like a choir thing, I don't know, Benji, if you're going to do something like that, but I think all of us will have interviews with people from Jesus in the City. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome this year. It's the first one since 2019, since, before the shutdown. Let's get back into the music. We're going to hear from Sterling Roberts with his new rockin' song, Rock Solid, right here, SPRLIVEFM.com.
Rock solid, my friend.
Jesus, you are rock up. Hey. Yeah. He's somebody righteous. Those who trust in the Most High. It says nothing can move them. Rock is solid and his walls high. It's built like walls round Jerusalem. The wicked won't violate. righteous with violence. No need for me to stand up against them. The evil will not remain over the righteous state. Like Romans 8, what can separate me? Those who trust in the Most High. It says nothing can move them. The rock is solid and his walls high. He's built like walls round Jerusalem. So no matter what them try, they can penetrate the hill that surrounds me. Covered on every side. Still can penetrate the hill that surrounds me. Jehovah is my guide. Still can penetrate the hill that surrounds me. Your presence brings peace that surrounds me, and your glories around me. Thank you, Father, you love me. Those who trust in the Most High, it says nothing can move them, because you are the rock solid mountain. Oh, Jesus, you are. Because you are the rock solid mountain. Jesus, you are. You are the rock solid mountain. My great cornerstone, you are. Oh, yeah. You are the rock solid mountain. Jesus, you are. Jesus, you are. Solid. You are the rock solid mountain. Jesus, you are. Yeah, you are. You are the rock solid.
Down and tell the people. Yo, the lingo. I want them ready for that one. Yeah. Something about your love. Jehovah, your love. Jesus, your love. And God. Yo, the lingo. I want them ready for that one. Yeah. Something about your love. Jehovah, your love. Jesus, your love has got a hold on me. Yes, your love has got a hold on me. Your agape love has got a hold on me. Yes, Jesus, your love has got a hold on me. Dear one, let me start from the top. Born in the ghetto, mom, me never bust no clock. Asking how come, you might ask what. Listen to the lyrics, I am coming to that. Me never smoke weed and me never burn crack. Never rap drum, now rap anti-pot. Never drop out of school and don't dance bad. That's when me know what say a price on me back. Jesus, your love has got a hold on me. Yes, your love has got a hold on me. Your agape love has got a hold on me. Jesus, your love has got a hold on me. Listen to me. Can't believe that your son died for me, Sam. Who used to sneak around with Nisha and Keisha. But your agape love, it on me that you cleanse me, and right now I am free. Oh gosh, and I can't live the life anymore, 'cause you have proved to me over and over. Your agape love is the only love to keep me pure. Jesus, your love has got a hold on me. Something about your love has got a hold on me. Your 1 Corinthians love has got a hold on me. Something about that love has got a hold on me. The lingo, dear one, make me stand
start from the top. Born in the ghetto, but me never bust no Glock. Some asking how comes, you might ask what. Listen to the lyrics, I am coming to that. Me never smoke weed, never bun crack, never rap chung, nor rap anti-pat, never drop out of school and turn down spot. That's when me know say a Christ on me back. Jesus, your love has got a hold on me. Yes, your love has got a hold on me. Say you want God, love has got a hold on me. Yes, Jesus, your love has got a hold on me. Follow me now, it's your love. Jesus, your love. Good boy.
Listen for the king. Down to the west of Melody. A good news me a bring. Blood brother sing. Taking a ride, I'm going down to the west. I want them to say Jesus, the man the best. Yes, taking a ride, I'm going down to the west, and I don't need no bulletproof vest. Good God, taking a ride, I'm going down to the west. I want them to say Jesus, the man the best. Yes, taking a ride, I'm going down to the west, and I don't need no bulletproof vest.
Why? Because the God send me. His work I shall perform no matter who attempt me. Me not go keep calm, you better learn to love me. Me here down in the rest of them nah no mercy. Them willing to kill you, them no show no sympathy. But there is no weapon that form against me shall prosper, cause I am saved by Jehovah. Oh now,
taking a ride, I'm going down to the west. I want them to say Jesus, the man the best. Yes, taking a ride, I'm going down to the west, and I don't need no bulletproof vest. Good God, taking a ride, I'm going down to the west. I want them to say Jesus, the man the best. Yes, taking a ride, I'm going down to the west, and I don't need no bulletproof vest. Son, now I'm riding to the west, me have good news to bring. Now go one climb on the name of it, gun in a sling. Cowboy and Indian, some still don't know. The thing is my responsibility if we tell them all about in them down. No more the man no down and thank for his cross. Send him blood for our sins so that we so won't be lost. We end them from the future while some live back in on the past. And I post about to one who are riding. So taking a ride, I'm going down to the west. I want them to say Jesus, the man the best. Yes, taking a ride, I'm going down to the west, and I don't need no bulletproof vest. Good guide, taking a ride, I'm going down to the west. I want them to say Jesus, the man the best. Yes, taking a ride, I'm going down to the west, and I don't need no bulletproof vest.
well all them fight against the prince of darkness and I bring them gun. So them are Indian with one and I brought them come. Never know all them need was a very sharp tongue. The chant to someone like the demon them down so.
Taking a ride, I'm going down to the west. I want them to say Jesus, the man the best. Yes, taking a ride, I'm going down to the west, and I don't need no bulletproof vest. Good guy, taking a ride, I'm going down to the west. I want them to say Jesus, the man the best. Yes, taking a ride, I'm going down to the west, and I don't need no bulletproof vest. So, reaching the last at any cost, that's what I'm sent to do. Appointed on a 92 preaches gospel. Go ye therefore and teach our people down in the east, down in the north, down in the south and west too. So taking a ride, I'm going down to the west. I want them to say Jesus, the man the best. Yes, taking a ride, I'm going down to the west, and I don't need no bulletproof vest. Good guy, taking a ride, I'm going down to the west. I want them to say Jesus, the man the best. Yes, taking a ride.
Yeah. No. From London to Ghana, from Ghana to the world. Santa from the UK. On the beat. Edward Star, what's that? Well, alright then. From the first day we born, I was destined to walk in our blessings, and I know so we call. So we walk in a one direction. God overall, He make a big man come down small. He make a small man rise up tall. So all I can say, blessings upon blessings, blessings all over me. Hey, blessings upon blessings, blessings all over me. Hey, blessings upon blessings, Blessings all over me. Hey, blessings for blessings. Blessings all over me.
Blessings more than silver and gold. Me not sell out my soul. Telling me the blessings like a river flow. It a follow everywhere we go. Telling me the blessings. No levels we setting. London to Ghana we repping. Telling me the blessings that keeps on rising, keeps on rising.
Blessings upon blessings. Blessings all over me. Hey, blessings upon blessings. Blessings all over me. Hey, blessings upon blessings. Blessings all over me. Hey, blessings upon blessings. Blessings all over me.
Blessings. Let it follow me. Eja Ushirano. Let it follow me. I have God Almighty, so the devil can't try me. Mighty blessings upon me. I'm a miss my soul be okay.
Blessings upon blessings. Blessings all over me. Hey, blessings upon blessings. Blessings all over me. Hey, blessings upon blessings. Blessings all over me. Hey, blessings upon blessings. Blessings all over. Back to the front of the, from the ground to the top of the. God's blessings all over me. And I know God's watching over me. Daytime, nighttime shower me. Nation to nation shine on me. Blessings are come inspire me. And we are take the world with no apology. Blessings upon blessings. Blessings all over me. Hey, blessings upon blessings. Blessings all over me. Hey, blessings upon blessings. Blessings all over me. Hey, blessings upon blessings. Blessings all over me.
We're 22, fresh and new. It's our anniversary month, and we want to thank our listeners for their support. We are Canada's first gospel internet radio station, SPRLIVEFM.com.
Because you are the rock solid mountain.
I didn't get a chance to play that in the last 2 Sundays of June in our anniversary month, so I just felt to play it now. We're 22, fresh and new. It's not our anniversary month, but we are 22 years old. This is SPRLIVEFM.com, Canada's first gospel internet radio station, and this is the Radical Riddimz, where we give you a taste of the Caribbean. And right now, visually, we're giving you a taste of the Caribbean, although this is not the Caribbean. This right here behind me, folks, is Port Dover, Ontario. And if you have not been to Port Dover, you need to check it out. It's on the shores of Lake Erie, not Lake Ontario, but Lake Erie. And you can go as far out as you want, and the water will only still reach you at barely your waist. You could go far out and keep walking out, and the water is still low. It's not deep at all. And they have palm trees. Go figure. Some people of the Caribbean descent, those born there and have parents from there, don't want to go in no beach in Canada. They're like, no, that are just water. That are no beach. They just consider it water. It's not beach. Because to them, beach is like almost like white sands and nice, and the water is blue and pretty and nice, and you have tropical fish there about you, and you can see right in the water. And now that's a beach, but beach here is touch and go. You know, there's some areas like Manitoulin Island, Burlington. For some reason, the lake in Burlington, Ontario, is in Lake Ontario. It's clear over there. I don't know why. It's clear. You can't see. It's clear. You can see your feet in the water. I don't know. But there are some places in Ontario where the water is so clear and clean. Well, let's say it's clear. We don't know if it's clean, but it's clear. But it's yours to discover. That used to be our slogan for Ontario, yours to discover, and there's lots to discover in Ontario. So if you haven't, please take a gander out there and check it out. We just heard from Sons of Thunder, Blessing Pam Blessing, Blood Brothers. Yes, that dub track, Riding West. We're from The Anointed Veil, another dub track, Jesus Love, and Sterling Roberts, Rock Solid. So what's going on right now? So on Friday, there were all kinds of communication going out, even Thursday night into Friday, letting people know that there is some money going to be showing up into people's accounts. The government is like flinging money in account. Let me tell you something. I got frightened. I said, last month, when was it? June? Money go in my account. I said, where this money come from? What is this? I called my mom, I called my friends. I said, what is this? DJ Analyst, big up yourself. I said, what is this? Me frightened, because I feel say, me never do nothing to get money from them. And I feel like them are going to take it back. They haven't taken it back yet, but then guess what? It happened again. And guess what happened the third time? I was like, what is this right now? So, and there was no announcement, for me at least, there was no announcement. So this one now, July 15th, apparently is the start of quarterly payments. And this is for, I think, the climate action incentive to fight climate change. I don't know what that is exactly, people. Why? What exactly? I know we had carbon tax and all that. So I'm thinking they're giving an incentive to boost the economy and they have to put a reason behind it. That's what I feel, because the economy is not doing so well. So apparently they're saying that for the 22 to 23 fiscal year, a family of four will receive $745 in Ontario, $832 in Manitoba, and $1,100 in Saskatchewan, and $1,079 in Alberta. Not all provinces get it. Only certain provinces, I guess, that are going into this climate action change something, or carbon tax, whatever it is. There are sites, if you want to know more, that actually break it down. They break it down by if you're married. They break it down by if you pay, I forget, if you pay certain bills, certain taxes, certain kinds of tax, they pay you for that. So it depends on what you have going on, how much you're gonna get. But you would have gotten it if you get direct debit for your income tax. You would get that. You would get that in your account on the 15th. If you don't see anything, that means you didn't get it. Or if you always get a check, then your check is on its way. You'll probably get it on Monday, if anything, Monday or Tuesday. But that's what's going on right now. The government is just giving from, this is a federal one. The ones I got was Ontario. Plus I got a GST one from 2019 income tax. So they must have owed me, because I noticed I didn't get no GST check or anything. I was like, well, what's this? And then just get one big lump sum in my account. I was like, what in the world? So I guess they're catching up on stuff, or they're realizing, I don't know exactly what it is. But we know that inflation is going on right now in Canada. Apparently inflation, it says Canadian inflation was 7.7% in May, the highest since January 1983. And so they believe that inflation is going to go up to 8.3%, which would be the highest since 1982. Now, I remember back then hearing those words, because those times Ronald Reagan was president. And I remember that was when I first heard those words, inflation. Now, you're thinking, how old is this girl that 1982? She remembers 1983. I wasn't no ordinary pickney, okay? I was no ordinary pickney. Yes, I was 6 and 7 years old at the time. But I'm telling you, I remember Reagan. I remember I remember when he got shot. I don't know how, but I remember inflation and those words being put out there. I remember recession and all that. I remember the different times we went through that. Thinking about it and seeing where things are going, the prices of housing, and we're in a different time. If Canadians really think about it, we're in a different kind of inflation time because it's going up. It went up 1%. When was it? Last week? It went up 1%. And again, it already went up some percentage already. And the thing is, it's only July, people. It's set to go up again in September. This is causing the housing market to slow down because, as you know, in order to get a house, you go through a stress test, right? And what that stress test consists of is that they look at the interest rate. They look at what the interest rate is right now, and I believe they add 2% on top of that because they say just in case interest goes up. So the interest rate is already high, and then they're going to add 2% more on it. So you may have been okay with a mortgage that you were approved last month, but this month, because it went up, your mortgage may not be approved anymore because you can't handle the stress test. You didn't pass the stress test. So it's the housing people are trying to sell their house are having a difficult time. People that are trying to buy a house is a little bit more easier now because they have it's less price, but that stress test, it is what will prevent them from being able to get a mortgage. It's difficult times right now. Typically, this is what happens, how they combat inflation. They increase the interest rate, but they've increased it a lot. And I think they had to do that because of the dynamic of why things are the way they are. Especially when it comes to housing market. As we know, we have a huge increase in foreign investors, people who live elsewhere and buying homes in Canada and renting them out. They don't care how much it is, and that's what's causing the amount of housing. You can't buy a house for in the GTA. You can't buy a house for $400,000 again. You can't buy a house for $300,000 again. You're talking $550,000 and up, okay? And that's condos included. You can't buy a house for less than $500,000 in the GTA in Ontario anymore. You cannot, because of these foreign investors who have come and bought these homes and jacked up the price. They don't business about nothing, We have an increase of refugees, I will say, that we've let into our country in the last 10 years. They're not immigrants. They're refugees. We've opened our doors to Syrians. We've opened our doors to Ukrainians. We've opened our doors to different countries, and we've given them money. And they'll take that money together, go buy one house, go buy one car, and do this, do that. They don't business how much it costs. Them have house here now. And that's why we had a lot of bidding wars. There were bidding wars, people. I don't know. You that live in Canada, those that live in Ontario know, but those that live outside of Ontario and live outside of Canada don't know. We've had some serious bidding wars where houses that were once worth only like $200,000, they're selling for almost $1 million. Houses that should be just sold for, $400,000, $500,000, and that is the price. They're getting $300,000 over asking. Okay, it's madness right now. It's madness, but it's slowed down a little bit because of the interest rate. But that's what's happening. Increase at the gas pump. Well, now we see that the government has some, what do you call it? They have some power in that department because they cut certain taxes in order for the gas price to go down a little bit for us. So we have that until the end of the year, until December in Ontario. So they've cut. That's why gas has gone from $2. It went up as high as $2.17 I saw it in Toronto, $2.17 a liter, not a gallon, people, a liter. And it's now down to it went to 168. It might be 170 right now. And that's because of the tax that was cut on it that Ontario did. They're giving us relief until December, and they're going to see what happens and then decide what to do then. But I'm glad for the little relief, but it shows that the government has say over these gas prices. They can cut certain things to give people relief. Then we're getting pounded in the grocery store because now prices are increasing. Not only that, the farmers, listen to me when I tell you, people, if you are not stocking up on food, meat, and all that stuff, you better start now. The farming industry is terrible this year. The harvest is terrible this year. What we are buying right now is from last year, okay? Not this year, last year. Corn is not doing well this year. Corn is not doing well, and that's going to affect the other products that need corn in order to make their stuff, okay? So you're going to see an increase like never before, and you're going to see empty shelves. So if you can stock up on your meat, I would say stock up on your meat, because beef is going to be seriously expensive. I don't know. My friend told me this. She went to the store and she always gets a bag of cherries for her kids. They love cherries. And typically it may be $2 a pound, $3 a pound. It's $7 a pound, $14 a pound. Okay? That's where things are going right now. Me I tell you, she didn't buy it because it's showing $14 a pound or $7 a pound. She went 2 different places. That's where things are going. Buy your stuff, freeze it, get your rice and ting, and put them in storage bags so you have them. I'm not doing no scare tactic. I'm telling you what's going on. If you don't believe me, go on YouTube and look at the different, just put farmers right now, harvest right now, 2022. Hear it from the horse's mouth. That's what the farmers are telling us. It's not good, and it's not going to be good. They've been talking about this since 2020 and 2021. So look out for that and be prepared. Prepare yourself for, the shortages, and prepare yourself for the hikes in prices. You don't want to be caught off guard, because I'm telling you, this one lady, this one farmer, a woman, she was saying that she's paying money, how much she's paying for the hay, how much she's paying for, the different things that she needs. And she's like, guess what? That means that beef is going to be $17 a pound. $17 a pound. Miss, can you imagine buying ground beef for $17 a pound? Not me at all. So we're going to talk more about that, but that's what's going on. It's a serious thing right now, and it's not only affecting us, but it's affecting our sister, the U.S. as well. This whole inflation and all that. And Biden is already talking about the shortages, because I guess they're really experiencing it for him to be talking about it. So got to be doing stuff and got to be proactive. I'm not doing this to scare nobody. Me just I tell you no, because there has been talk about it, and just in case people don't know, because I know people don't watch news, especially because of what has transpired the last couple of years. They kind of stay away from it. They don't want to be depressed, but be informed, people. Be informed. This is SPRLIVEFM.com, Radical Riddimz. Your girl, Princess Playa. You're listening to Canada's first gospel internet radio station. Let's listen to Samuel Midas, the man that was here last night in concert. Samuel Midas with Royalty right here.
You better believe me. Oh God, like Jehovah, over Jireh. So me tell them say, my daddy is the king, so I am royalty. Oh, my daddy is the king, so that means I am royalty. Oh, shame. If you call my name, I couldn't answer. I had no legacy, I no inheritance to claim. But that's not the end of my story. So don't you chuck me off on a shelf, cause I encountered the King of Glory. And him say, Sammy, me watch you for myself. So him clean me up, turn me round, lift me head, fix me crown, love me right, grace among me not last, no one wrong. Show me off, call me son, change my name, bless me song. Now the blessing can't turn down. So me have the boss. My daddy is a king, so I am a royalty. Yeah. My father is a king, so I am royalty. It no matter what you say about me, cause my father is a king, so I am. You never ever get him to agree. I'm way up with him, way up with him, way up with him. I don't stress too much about my problems, and to tell you the truth, I've got quite a few. Cause one man alone I know can solve them, and there is really nothing that he can do. If we talk about sin, I was the chiefest, and people put me off on the shelf. But I encountered a love that's the realest. And him says, Sammy, me want you for myself. So him clean me up, turn me round, lift my head, fix me crown, love me right, grace among me not last, now I'm found. Show me off, call me son, change my name, bless me song. Now the blessing can't turn down. So me have a boss. My daddy is the king, so I am royalty. You better believe it. My father is a king, so that means I am royalty. Oh yeah, my daddy is a king, so I am a royalty. And guess what? I'm way up with him, way up. I'm seated way up with him. Yeah. Let me tell you about royalty. Favor undeserved, blessing in abundance, rolling with protection, angels all around us. Mention of his name and the enemies are conquered. Power in my words, you better believe. I'm walking like a prince, but my mansion's up yonder, smiling at my haters. All about the kingdom, and Jesus is the founder. Let me see the hook a little longer. Yeah, my father is a king, so I am royalty. You better believe it. My father is a king, so that means I am. Watch the way me walk, watch the way me talk. Yeah, my daddy is a king, so I am royalty. And I'm way up. I'm seated, I'm seated, I'm seated way up with him. One more time, my daddy
big up yourself, Raquel. Big up yourself every time. Yes, radio sweet, concert too sweet. Yes, me know say this your song is sweet bad. Y'all have a blessed week that comes to the end of my show. It's almost 6 p.m. I had a wonderful time. Big up to my Radical Riddimers, everybody that came through, everybody that watched, everybody that chimed in and talked with me, chat with me, and those listening via the internet. Thank you so much for your support. Have an awesome and blessed week. Blessed week. And remember to stay connected to who? To God. And us right here, SPRLIVEFM.com, Canada's first gospel internet radio station. Me love nobody, no.
Connected. Tell somebody I'm connected. I'm connected.
I said the earth is the Lord and the full